Hey, let me just get this light on. Hey. Yo. And let me get some sunglasses on so my eyes aren't completely transparent. My chest is a little bit transparent. You can see right through my chest. Gonna get a new green screen soon. But yeah, we're back. Just came off 4 games on Ace Scrims, and we're here now with PROEU Scrims for another 4 games. And look who's in the building. Have a look at that. We got Nomad, IG, CLB, it's Cream Real Betardis, Dope, Pain, DE, G1, HQ. That's a new team for me. I'll have to find out who they are. Exclude, Clash, CIS, who were just played. I've just watched them play 4 games in the Ace T1 scrim, so that's 8 games in a row for them. Really scrimming it out today. Playing there. Is 16 N1, or is that? I'll have to check the roster there. Sorry, 16 might be a new team. Looks like a bit of a mix there. And God, everyone's going south from that flight path. It's a nice flight path, but looking at... Oh, it's just 2 squads there just going south, but we'll see how it progresses. I'm going to just switch over to Discord here and quickly check the... Oh, sorry, I update. Sorry, guys, I updated the... There we are, the logos. Wrong logo. Here we are. Also, I'm going to get a second screen, so I never make these small mistakes again. I can always see the stream on my second screen. I'm just waiting to get paid for a video job I did last month. And the stream's going to get pimping. I might even get an onboard video capture card. So yeah, but for now, we are looking at Rozhok looking to get quite hot, possibly. Nomad and Plague heading into Rozhok. And Aldic in that Rozhok denim suit there. Oh, shots coming in from Joffrey. Really? Really, buddy? Wow, with the golden shotgun, the golden pump. Oh, and that is Aldic getting knocks on the small screen there. You can see Raksanya go down for Plague. Finished off by the pistol. I love these early game fights with minimal weapons, Uzis and pistols and stuff. I rushed a guy with an Uzi yesterday in a classic match. I tried to run him over and I crashed. So I jumped out of the car and he's Uziing me, but he runs out of clip as I'm dodging and I go and head punch him in the face and I knock him out with 2 punches. His teammate comes and knocks me out too, and then I think Willow saved the day. Willow and Learn, two friends. Kind of girl I got on my friends list, really good players. Yeah, they saved the day after I got knocked, but I did manage to get a knock with a fist before I did. It's beautiful. Early game fights can be so funny. Too funny sometimes. But yeah, pistol, taking him out, bit of a shame. No one wants to go down by a pistol in the first 2 minutes of the match. Yaznaya could also get a little bit hotter with DE and IG up there. Gonna quickly just check this roster a second. Okay, so just check these slots here. 16 KYS. Right, sorry, get off this map and watch this push. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with team names and the map a little bit. Grills, excellent footwork here. It's almost like he's dancing to Duke music and getting smashed from the other side there. Unfortunately, just calm about it. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, pushed. Too hard. Grills goes down. Nomad comfortable. Joffrey left. Bagsy somewhere else nearby. And Joffrey does go down to Nicola. There we are. Nomad on top of Rozhok right now. And G1 getting a hit on Universe there. Let's go see if we can find G1 a second. up in Georgia Pole, it's reasonably hot. As we do see often, though, there's like someone creates, someone south, someone northwest, someone northeast. So yeah, let me just check. It's KYS. KYS is Team 16. Yeah. Nasty down and getting revved. Gold Touch running away as the rest of the team. Nasty wasn't getting revved. Nasty was getting punched. What a dumb mistake. And Eternal is also getting punched out by Nameless there. And it's looking like G1 do take South Georgia Pole for now. Payne leaving Georgie maybe. Same with Gold Touch. Going to drive down that western coastline, I think. Marauders have lost Adele to a knock, but not necessarily over just yet. But I turn around and I can see Poser is also knocked very close. So where's the rest of M5? Excuse me, Zolotoy. Are they going to come rushing in or just leave it? Is that normal, ladies and gentlemen? To have the Iron Sight and the 4X? I don't think I've seen that before, but maybe that's a bug. I don't think it's normal to have the Iron Sight and the 4X up. Come on, Zolotoy. Go and save your buddies. Oh, but look who's pushing up behind. 1B pushing up behind. Marshall pulling up, maybe not going to actually catch that. Is Poser still knocked? Yeah, Poser still knocked. We do have someone putting in for a rescue, but Spazzy's also pushed in for a first. There you are. Zolotoy. Bazzy maybe distracted by the other shots and going to miss the chance to first this one out. Sorka pulls up and gets knocked immediately. Poser is up. Smokes need to come down. The molly misses Sorka by quite a way. Poser has to get this med kit in and things might be okay because Mackie is downed. So we got M5, Dope, and Marauders all up in this space now. Tacticals are starting to come out by all sorts of different directions. Poser needs to get another med kit in and some boost up. Dope, over on the left there, you can see they're hugging together now, trying to form up because there's teams everywhere. M5 desperately trying to get these revs off. They have lost Bronsberg, but with 3 members, they might just be alright in this situation. M5 retreating. Great tactical rescue there and getting out of here. Really, really beautiful work. While Marauders and Dope were also distracted with each other. Lex almost goes down but manages to get Ned's off the map there. And going prone behind the tree. Maybe time to get a 5-second medkit in. Get it in now while you can. Lex, good. Bazzy pushing up. Mackie still down. Koze on the flank. Could maybe deal some serious damage if it wasn't for the topography in this particular area. Dope are over the top of that hill there, and Koze cannot see the crest. So with a couple underarm smokes, about to get inside the buggy and drive forward, but the buggy has been denied. Koze, do you have any meds? Koze's got a med kit and 3 drinks. Get them in you. Dope, so strong right now, trying to wipe Marauders off the map and denying Koze's buggy abilities. How many wheels are left? 2 on the side. I don't think that's drivable, buddy. So Koze kind of stuck behind this rock while Adele makes a retreat back to this compound. Payne also in a lot of damage there. Managing to get that rev up. Bandor maybe pushing in on Kirill here on the other screen. Ooh, Bandor does go down to the counter spray. I want to see if I can cancel the flashback recording on my stream, on my software here, trying to free up some power, some computer power. So Marauders did pretty good to get out of that alive, but they are still pinned, and it's not over yet until Dope move off or Marauders manage to retreat. BFS flying across that bridge right now. Shots from Adele heading over, and Kruger does get knocked by Adele's M4 there. Dope going to be angry about that. Over on the west side, KYS with Stella and Jack in the squad taking some damage as they try and move zone. G1 gets knocked back. Wayne's having none of it. Pain Eclipse, I think maybe stole or finished that kill there. And they are now pushing in almost, as it looks like Eclipse is pushing in with Kirill. Aggressive play, pulling up on the side of the hill here. Don't need to go over any crests when pushing if you can help it. Smoking the crest is also a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. If you're making a push up a hill, just smoke the peak of it. Smoke the crest, or you can stop that TPP overwatch quite well. But it looks like, have they retreated? And KYS have made the retreat south so fast, and they just denied Pain that aggressive push. And Pain is sort of, they've got here and they're like, where are they gone? Where are they? They probably heard the car drive off, and they might make a chase. But this bridge area is going to be so fun right now. I love a good zone that spans both islands, and seeing the fights that happen around and on the bridge. It's been a while since I've seen a bridge finish. I would love to see that in a scrim. Plenty of teams left, and the zone closing in on the actual bridge. But right now, we're going to go check out what Eddie is saying. It looks like Dope is still in the same spot. And this hill over the compound, the post-bridge compound, is such a good spot. And there's no need to leave if you're comfortable. And same with Adele in the post-bridge compound. It's a really good spot too. Bazzi is knocked again. Shots coming in. Who's shooting now? I think it's Koze. No, it's 1B from a distance, trying to deny that car movement. The car's about to explode. Oh my god. So close for Dope there. Really nice stuff. So DE pushing in on the compound that Adele has just exited, and maybe a good thing she has. KYS pulled in on a compound, and it looks like it's already taken by Cream Real Batatas. And Vito is actually just putting out now, and gets away with their life. Looking back on where they were shot from, they don't see anything, so they're going to keep moving and sort their positioning out right now. But as this zone pops in about 17 seconds, we're going to see what these teams' positions are going to do for them, whether it's going to be worth it or not. Because it could go completely north, and all these people that have come down from Georgia, Paul, Gatka, etc. may not have needed to, but oh, look at that. Beautiful central shift for the zone. It's almost perfectly inside that circle there. Just a little bit more east of perfect center. And Adele, Marauders right on top. Oh, and Lex has been knocked here. I wish I caught that on camera. Maybe Lex was run over, who knows. Little couple shots there, and Lex gets bled out. Koze also in a lot of trouble down here. So it's looking like it's just going to be Adele now for Marauders, and Eddie really not too far either. DE-Matic manages to get Eddie there from a distance. Not sure what's up with this M16 bug. I wonder if the players can see the iron sight too. I don't remember that ever being the case, but I mean, I could be just completely wrong. I do use the M16 quite a lot. Should we get a third? Should I get a third PUBG open on my phone? I've got one on my iPad, one on my computer. Get my third account open on my phone and just double check this M16 stuff, because I'm so certain it's not the case that you can see the iron sight and the 4x. And I'd actually love to be proven wrong and proven to be an idiot. Hey, you don't often see people on the pier of Ferry Pier. But yeah, that's exactly what Reflex is doing, and hiding in these spots is really not a bad idea sometimes. You know, it's all about survival at the end of the day, and if you're all alone, you don't want to be running around in the open. Might even consider getting on that jet ski, and looks like a Cream scouting. A Cream pushing and scouting right now. Hungry for the kills. Reeves dropped off on foot to edge this zone out. Trying to get some shots into Sotro, but not landing anything significant or anything at all there, I don't think. Sorry there, I just had to check something. G1 Reflex still hiding on the ferry pier here. Nice, nice. Beautiful helmet, by the way. I ain't seen that before. Oh, God. Cream, I was so scouty right now, and Reflex is so hidey. Scouty, scouty, hidey, hidey. Hide and seek is such a fun game to play in PUBG when it's life or death hide and seek. So yeah, zone shifts again. Still around the bridge, so Adele's headed to the center of it in the petrol station. Now that will 100% be contested by a full squad before this is over. Vio's still trying to smash out Clash here from the distance. Bazzy's got a knock there, I think. And Vito does get a knock. Is that 6x single tap AK? Beautiful stuff, Vito. Really appreciate that. Nice one. Single tap 6x AK. Something a lot of people don't always do is switch their automatic rifles on to single, or just tap that fire button, because you can reduce your recoil. People talk about recoil control and controlling the spray, but obviously when there's a time and a place for spraying, but there's definitely a time and a place for single tapping, and it's good to learn the difference. You know, a car driving past, spray. Someone running and zigzagging, probably spray. But at a certain distance and a certain amount of player movement, If they're not zigzagging too much, the single tap can be really accurate if you're good at tracking a player, especially. Oh, and we have Clash desperately trying to find a compound here, but they are all taken. Jump out and get Reeves. Can you jump out and get Reeves back? Beautiful timing from Sutro, just getting right out of that card, smashing Reeves out the minute they were seen. But what will Vito do about this now? Clash might even want to just smoke up and drive away, to be honest. This is a tricky situation being pulled. They're just inside zone. Reeves is finished. Are they going to stay and gatekeep Vito, or are they going to focus on positioning? Is it first or position? What will be the crack? Adele still so comfortable in the middle of zone. Still comfortable while the rest of these teams fight it out on the edges. Fritic up in the zone there. About to go down to zone. Will the first aid kit get it down? No, Fritic is just outside. The zone's now starting to eat. No, yeah, Fritic makes it. And yeah, Clash managing to deal with that so well. If that vehicle's still going, they might have to make a move pretty sharpish. Up there, we got Code Cooks has been down. Exclude. In a very comfortable compound, but they're going to have to make a move to zone any second now. It's about a minute till it starts moving. You do want to preempt that, so if anything happens, you're not stuck in the blue. Backfire coming up in the back end here. Trying to snake in silently and maybe pull some sort of nutty play off. Just stealing the vehicle and getting away would be enough for me and my content, like, but all the best luck for this situation. Backfire. It's a pretty awkward one to be in. Edge of zone, pinned by a 4-man squad. And up on the east, we do see a nice airdrop with a nice DBS, and none of these players seem to want it. I love that DBS. Looks like 1B have received a knock and Nomad received a knock, and now JC is going to try and peek up with the DP here. Gets a knock but gets hit straight back, and wow. Wow, Nicola doing so good. Nicola knocking 3 of them out. Can Nicola finish it off? There's only 1 shot, 1 bullet needed. Oh! And Escobar comes out on top of the small screen there. Meanwhile, Backfire jumping in for that play we were talking about and nearly getting a knock. Getting a knock on Blanche. Redress driving away, getting that first in before the blue zone finishes. Backfire off, trying to get another knock in, but not quite. But at least securing an extra point for IG there in 6th place as well. So we're going to move into the zone here. Looking at Adele just hiding, not even in the petrol station. Maybe that's a bit too obvious. Adele's using brains and hiding in the shed at the side while DE pull up very, very close here. Adele, can you see through the door there? I'm not sure if you can't see too much through that door at that angle. But DE have pulled up on Adele. And Everest goes down. Eversit goes down. Smoke's coming out. Adele does have to reposition ASAP. Jumping over the fence and getting away there. Beautiful little escape, buying that time. But, yeah, taken out, unfortunately. And now Adele taking the team to 5th place. Really good survival techniques. Getting an extra knock at the end, but unfortunately we're not scoring damage or knocks. We're scoring kills and position. But Adele doing great. Great start considering the team was wiped out. And pushing them to 6th place. Really good movement around the map and placement. Just a little bit of a shame there, getting swamped by 4 players at once. I did tell you it would be coming a full squad of 4 pushing the petrol station. And unfortunately it was just too much to deal with. This zone, I keep on reversing out. I should reverse out the zone. It's so small right now. And we do have 4 teams remaining for zone 6 as it closes in. DE gonna have to move out the petrol station. The petrol station no longer in the zone. Daisy running in and just making it. Knocks there. Eversit just making it out the blue zone, whilst Yankee Dot gets finished off by the blue zone, and we have 3 teams now. BFS looking pretty comfortable with a good bit of cover. 1B Senku playing the survival game. Maybe not even able to get back into the battlefield. Let's have a look at this. Not sure if there's a way back up from here. Oh yeah, there is, just over there, yeah. But it's going to be tricky. However, if Senku can just wait this one out. Oh, Purple might have a sight on Senku, but no, not yet, not just yet. I'm praying for Senku to get a second place here. Are you going to go ahead? Is there a bush down there? Nice! I did not know there was a bush there. Senku, Senku, Senku. This is too fun. So, Purple and Simpress trying to get some damage into DE while Bieber is suffering on the edge of zone there. And such a beautiful nade comes down from Simpress, and Mag goes down. Lazy and Eversit going to try and smash this one forward. What is Purple just running straight past Senku? Senku going to go in for the flank on Purple. Senku knocks Purple out. Simpress. Oh. Senku could have maybe landed second place if they just waited. But now DE are going to come in and push it. And Senku really, really aided DE in that situation. DE were being pushed strong. That nade goes far too far. That one too. That one as well. Eversit maybe going to jump down on this. And the nade finishes it. Wow. So really good start to the night for DE. BFS in so DE had 9 kills first place. BFS with 5 in second. 1B with 4 in third. Exclude 6 fourth. Marauders 8 fifth. Nice high kill count there. Almost as high as DE's first place. Clash CIS with 2 and IG there with 3. Cream looked like they were doing so well, but only securing 1 kill in 11th place. I mean, did have good movement around the map and stuff. They just obviously just got swamped at those occasions, and that is PUBG for you, ladies and gentlemen. You will just find yourself being swamped. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we'll just check out this next game. It should be about 10 minutes, so 1930, 1945. Let's guess it at 1945 until I actually find out for sure. Which in European times, 2045, Central European. Okay, we will be back.
When it comes to the mental, I'm plenty. Yamming on the brain food, never run empty. They're mentally making amendments to tempt me. That's why I never ever read anything they send me. These divvies vex me, none of them impress me. How can every MC be the best MC? I didn't give a fuck, just give me the sensei. I'm trying to make the very damn shit I kinda get, see. I'm on the next thing. Fresh Prince feeling blessed to be resting. Don't wanna work too hard for my checks in a mad world that be constantly testing. Get invested in Bigfoot's freshness. Get obsessed with the beat that I'm etched in. Get the best of the weed for the session. I'm only me and only here cause I'm destined. destined.
It's an intertwined destiny, wrestling with the letters. He's just messing with the lexicon, guessing the right recipe. Lightning and lightning, Zeus is my blessed to be. Gifted verses, my rhymes cursed like Persephone. Meant to be the centerpiece of hip-hop, hegemony. Protect the meek, shelve the beef, cultivate the freshest meat. The remedy for lethargy, enemies never testing me. I take the force to task, I'm smashing it like Chester B. With the golden flow spouting alchemy. So ill to molehills to mountains incalculably. Shout from peaks to where pigs put their snouts to feed. There's a pact with Faust and me that I'm about to breach. Saddled by debts to the devil, souls more precious than metals. Emptying vessels for these vassal states, the better. Let us settle, put more reps in my set as I steps up the levels.
Refining the mental. You will find that I'm mental. You'll find me in myths, gone in the smoke haze, blinking you've missed. Refining the mental. You will find that I'm mental. You'll find me in myths, gone in the smoke haze, blinking you've missed. Got a bit of low-key in my soul, see I'm the opposite of low-key, mischief does know me. Sow seeds flow free, never OD. Odin forbode me to feed from the no tree, but Odin don't know me, I'm yamming under fruit. Building a studio, building a tune, man it's DIY 4, bring a hammer to the boot. Man I cannot stop jamming, raise a banner for the tune.
These are darkening days, sharpening blades for the Ragnarok. The harbinger waits, carving his way towards the castle top. Partly the range, sparking the rage of these battle gods. Arthur's in range, carving my name all over Camelot. Laughing off the battle squad, set to check challenges. And Excalibur, blessed chalices. I wreck palaces, next snapping these vexed characters. When hope looks lost, I'm the Deus Ex Machina.
This Deus Ex got the mankind divided. A human revolution or the fall for the sightless. I can see clear, no bionics in my iris. Following the trail to the eye of the
Mental
virus.
blindness, like a virus, me infect peeps. Fakes love to hate and underrate the besties. Cats drunk off my flow, I'm their favorite pet peeve. 24 karat golden balls, dipping testes.
Deadly, so I work plenty. So damn dope that I'm dumber than the dead sheep. I don't wanna know why nobody gets me. I'm so heavy that I sink in the Dead Sea.
Past the mic, we have to die, but I'm not satisfied. When I'm at the atomized, I'll be rapping back in the afterlife. Trapped inside a mind of whack rappers, passing in bad advice. Grasping passers by, leaving stacks of rat acolytes.
Refining the mental. You will find that I'm mental. You'll find me in myths, gone in the smoke haze, blinking you've missed. Refining the mental. You will find that I'm mental. You'll find me in myths, gone in the smoke haze, blinking you've missed.
My jaw drops like the beat as I watch the disease slowly rot with beliefs and what were perceived. Kids still cop their degrees right on top of the feast. Still not clock the deceit. It's a plot we can see. Death got you on leash, never prosperously. Yo, we got to get free. Kicking off in the streets, but they're watching. You see, we're quickly stopped by police. Getting locked in the squeeze, and what's the cost of defeat? They're so quick with the kettling, shit isn't settling. Hitting us with kicks and sticks with the metal. Kids in the element, this is irrelevant. Press flip this, they were sick and I settled it. Next day, watch you dissipate. Hit with the blame and there's little change. Can't switch if we can't anticipate. A risky game played with little faith. It's not easy, but we gotta try. It's not a lie, look occupy. Build up our minds so we ossify. Can't walk yet, but we got to fly. Burying heads, never kick it with ostriches. The last thing they want is a critical populace. Burying heads, never kick it with ostriches. Last thing they want is a critical populace. Burying heads, never kick it with ostriches. Last thing they want is a critical populace.
So the seeds start rising. Come blow the soul, get vibing. We grow the trees, we're lighting. Striking lightning, bring down the titans. So the seeds start rising. Come blow the soul, get vibing. We grow the trees, we're lighting. Striking lightning, bring down the titans. I believe the protest won't get no one nowhere. I won't go there. I believe that freedom starts in brain and heart. Please don't be so scared. I believe that we must make a mental shift and spread it quick. And if you're sleeping through these times, you'll surely be regretting it. Walking around with signs, ain't no way to find our paradise. And smashing up the city gives more power to the parasites. I paraglide through the skies over capitals. We look like ants killing everything to have it all. But does we know we cannot have the cake and eat it? going up. On bass, a seat I love. Come and meet the freak with us. We'll feed the speakers freaky dubs. So the seeds start rising. Come flow, the soul get vibing. We're growing the trees, we're lighting. Striking lightning, bring down the titans. So the seeds start rising. Come flow, the soul get vibing. We're growing the trees, we're lighting. Striking lightning, bring down the titans. So seeds flow free. Grow trees. So seeds flow free. Grow trees. Striking lightning, bring down the titans.
One of the worst mistakes we can make is to think that privacy is private. A society that cherishes privacy is a society that cherishes freedom.
Control, delete. Control, delete. Control, delete.
Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. From the moment I wait, they watch what I do. Cut what I say, my options through. Controlling my fate, they close the debate over the fake plots and slots on the news. Doctor, the truth got lost and confused. On myself from caves and panopticon rules. Molding my brain, it grows in a way that's totally strange. Cause I'm watching my moves from minute I love on. Losing control, lose my mind, losing my soul. I choose to define the views that are mine. They control what I see in the shoes that I own. Whilst I'm cruising for gold, losing my foes. They move to design an immutable code. Who does it go? They choose what I vote. Using my lights, they choose what I don't. The control is subtle, we can censor it. Give us cuz and they censor it. They is cheap, man, you just enter it. Straight up as part of your membership. I'm how sensitive, this is some senseless shit. We need to invest in some mentoring. Anti-social contract by entering. It's high time, quick put an end to it. So fuck Google, we're taking back the control. Mastered the flow, I've hacked in the code. That's fruitful, crack in the hole. Backdoor Trojan, activist mode. Act truthful, actually though, incognito mode. Act as a mole, redraw the doodle drastically. No slack, don't smoke, this tactical pros. How come we're missing the they are on this year. Mission is critical, nobody gives a shit. This is insidious, still we're not militant. It's such a pity, they'll soon be omnipotent. Investing in biotech, running the cloud. Plus they're pumping out clowns who are dominions down. Watch all governments drown as they muscle them out. Don't just suffer and bow, time for struggle is now. Control Alt Delete as you scroll through your feed. Control Alt Delete, expose deceit. Control Alt Delete, they don't hold all the keys, so don't let them control our consciousness, please. Control Alt Delete, we're close to defeat. Control Alt Delete, my flow, the beat. Control Alt Delete, it's not over for me. Take back control. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah. The storm is brewing, and it's trying to draw you in, spewing. Chow down nerves like a chow mein stew. Don't let them jaws of the storm start chewing. Waves break, absorbing you down. You can roll into water, water you drown. Or abort this torture flow with the doubt. Slow with the rhythm with the tidal sounds. It's like a Lego land with glue, fixed deck in hand. It's like they're peddling the moon, fixed second hand. It's like they're meddling with moves, fixed mechanisms. In debt until we're dead. Detonate the debt and dance.
Hey, okay, we're back in Sandhawk now, and we're gonna see where this flight path's going, pretty much straight down the middle, and what's more important in Sandhawk, since the flight path gives you so much freedom, is where the teams are going. And I see a few teams flying over Paradise. It looks like Pain might be claiming that. Meanwhile, Plague taking the Paradise compound. Quite a few teams do that. I see Gun do it quite a bit. I think I've seen Nikes do it before. So much better than just falling into a Paradise trap. But if like Gamers United were in this match tonight, those small compounds might have been hot themselves. And it looks like someone just... I saw I missed the kill feed there. It looks like kills are already happening right now. First it just smashing out IG. Exclude smashing out Nomad JC there, so that is on the small screen. You can see JC down with Satsura going in for the rescue. Jump over, sorry, not jump over to JC, jump over to ILO. with that giant cat head on. Yeah, it looks like there's no point being with these TE guys because they've already won the area. DE Advocate maybe right next to IGL Starkey though, and Advocate is Advocate is down. So some hot drops on some of these tiny compounds, but it's no surprise. People avoiding boot camp, paradise, etc., trying to get. It's like it goes through sine waves sometimes. Like sometimes you'll see a week or two of everyone going boot camp to avoid these small compounds. Next week everyone's going small compounds trying to avoid boot camp, and vice versa. And really varied gameplay for the whole time. But it's good to see two teams in Painan. I love a Painan over the river fight. Alo still with no helmet and only level 1 armor, hunting down for the kills in Camp Charlie. Oh, I love Painan fights. Yankee God gets Aldic with the M4 and finishes off. BFS Purple hitting down Janix there. And finishing off. 762 headshot. And yeah, Akio moving over these places, but they're just 1v1s and they're over by the time I get there sometimes. Pain Bazzy does get Versit though. Miss Marauders Mackie in that south area. Oh, Purple making a run for it. This start of this game happened fast. A lot happened in a very short time there, but it is Sandhawk, and these are some crazy teams. Simpress punching out Bazzy there, missing that one too, missing that fight too, as the rest of BFS pull up to support because G1 are actually bearing down from the mountain right now towards this compound, and with this high ground angle, it's not too hard to hide and wait for the right moment to strike, especially in TPP, when you can see them when they can't see you. Nameless and Reflex with the Overwatch here. Are they going to... No, it looks like they're going to wait for the perfect time. Now's the time, now's the time. No scope on the AK. Currently my favorite gun right now is a no scope AK with a compensator. Bieber 1, 2, going down. Shots, yep. Shots coming in support from the side there. Take a hard right as soon as possible. Fair enough, getting behind that rock is fine. Gonna go heal up now, but they did manage to wipe out one BFS member. I keep on calling Impress Simpress because of the S on the BFS. I'll try not to do that, sorry. Plague moving down from their compounds. Marauders up in Hartin with Mackie right on the bottom there. Not sure how or why that's happening, but we're going to have a little look at Hartin now and see what is happening. As Nicola manages to make it out of Camp Charlie, possibly. And where is Satsura right now? Satsura's across the way, so Nicola doesn't want to be taking any risks right now. Risks? Don't take any risks. I'm not Gollum, I'm Bigfoot. But yeah, Nicola doesn't want to be taking those risks, and hopefully just forming back up with Satsura before getting swamped, possibly by Yankee God and Co. Sneaking around Camp Charlie there. But it looks like Nicola's going to get away with that. Some shots from Marauder hitting Rokos. And yeah, Rokos goes down to Neo's QBZ spray. Yeah, Koze finishes that off with the AK and Rokos is out. I love that spot too, Purple in one of my favourite spots of the Sandhawk map. It's so hard to make use of this bridge, but when you can, look, there's 3 different trucks you can hide in as well. When you can make use of this bridge properly, it's really good. Satsura and Nomad getting some exclude kills right now. Yeah, I think they finished them off at cave there from a distance, so Satsura and Nicola still surviving. It's really nice to see. So the zone shifts pretty far north. You can see that previous circle. Heading up towards that north side. Mackie's... I'm not sure why Mackie's down there, like if this is like on purpose or by accident, but honestly, really, really not a bad idea in Sandhawk, because a squad wipe can come out of nowhere, and to send a member off solo and play a 3-member game really actually might be a good idea. I might just share that one about a bit. Currently considering making an art, I don't know if you know Sun Tzu's The Art of War. It's an old Chinese book about how to have warfare, and it's looking like I'm thinking about doing a series of videos that take the chapters out of Art of War and take them into PUBG. Oh my days, Wayne, surprise, and purple down and out. Wayne just in such a perfect situation to pick up those BFS kills, and Skorka is swimming right now too. Wayne gonna just fall back a little bit. Marauders, Adele, Neds, and Koze very close too. BFS jumping in the water. I missed why that happened, but maybe it was because of the Marauders push. Kruger from Team Dope right up in the middle of Cream Esports right now. Cream, another squad who just played 4 games for the PROEU Scrims, but I do think this is maybe a couple different players right now. M5 getting the knock on Fishnick from Universe. Yes, another one of my favourite spots on the map. Is anyone up on the rock? Yeah. We've got Poser up on the rock, and it is just an OP spot. So Eternal's back up. Sorry, Eternal's heavily damaged. Is Eternal not? No, Eternal's just heavily damaged, yeah. And Fishnick's back up. Just going to keep panning out for a little while. It's a good little fight here. Nicola rushing to zone. Nicola and Satsura taking 2 different motorbikes and pushing into zone now. Nasty and Eternal do go down. What can Gold Touch do about this? Standing on the corner right now. Plague are coming into these gunshots too. They're hunting. Fishnick is out. But yeah, have a look at this. Grill's coming in hot, trying to third party this situation. As M5 actually push away in a vehicle. Grills comes in just a little bit too late for the party. But leaving Gold Touch in the lurch. This wasn't going to happen, was it? Too many people for... There we are. Just trying to find Satsura and Nicola on the map. They've done a huge rotation up to the north side, which is really not a bad idea. And look how clear that north side is. You could take that whole bowl if you wanted, at least for now. And yeah, Clash maybe thinking about leaving boot camp soon. Lex from Dope currently in the river, crossing over. Yeah. And Bandar from HQ still alive and surviving. I take the words back. About to die to blue zone. You're doing? You're just going to stay here and heal up? Not even a med kit or boost to be spoken of. Only zone 3 right now and not too far from the edge, but it does look like Marauders will be gatekeeping a little bit here. There's no reason not to, especially when they know there's a player still out there. And they'll be keeping an eye on the kill feed, and they've seen that that player is not dead yet, and they want that point. The length some teams go to get 1 point is sometimes hilarious, but the... oh my days, what a zone! Is that going to close on the... I hope that closes on the island, man. That is too nice. Lex heading over to the island already. M5 maybe considering the same thing. This zone could shift in many different ways, though. Like, I mean, an island finish is just going to be so much fun to see all these teams try and make it there. Especially if Lex is there first as a solo. And yeah, Clash were looking at moving out of boot camp and God, where is this next zone going to go, man? This is beautiful. I hope it doesn't hard shift to the sides. Imagine if you get on top of this rock as well. That would be so OP. Sandhawk payload mode. Imagine Sandhawk payload and you just like landing motorbikes up on the top of these rocks. Okay, let's jump over to Pain here. As Cream try and push in zone and Eclipse try and stop them. Eclipse getting that nice high ground on the rock there. Are you nading it? Nade then Cream. Nade bouncing far away, not doing too much damage if any. Reeves and Ranger pushing up now. And yeah, Pain moving down, just almost knocked out Fritic and Bazzi there, but healing up and moving down. Empty airdrop, meaning Kill's got themselves something interesting maybe. Or someone else has. So, Cream trying to push in here. Pain did manage to make it to zone. Ooh, and Ranger goes down to the QBU from KYS actually. KYS joining in the party. Godspeed down. Godspeed a possible new tryout for Cream right now. And a nade from Eclipse gets Linu out. Takes Godspeed down as well. Very low health. And the smoke's starting to dissipate. Cream's doing their best, firing blind through the smoke. But Eclipse just pushing around and wiping them off the map. Fritic needs a little bit more loot before moving into zone, and they're going to do so now. And where has it shifted? Please tell me it's on the island. Oh, it is on the island, but it's not hard shifted to the island yet. All these teams going to be up on the cliff side, and yet KYS are moving in on Dope. Let's follow this island till the zone gets away from it. Oh, Joffrey from Plague gets Zolotoy down, and Raxania gets Eclipse from Pain. These cliffs are getting ridiculous. I'll leave the small camera on Flex here while we have a look at these teams. And look, Pain pushing in here. Gucci gets Fritic down. Gucci bleeds Fritic out. KYS have managed to push into the island now. Gucci are here. Will they find Lex? Or it's more like, when will they find Lex? And yet the island, it does shift to the island. My dreams came true. So we're going to jump over here and we'll see Clash, Plague, Pain. All these teams not on the island now. Lex just chilling in that hedge like a villain. Not in that hedge, in that shed. And yeah, Jack's down on the island. Reflex, look at that. Reflex hiding behind a rock right now. Managing actually to get on some dry land, so could send some shots off. Look at this, man. What a last zone. Lex still just chilling out. Poser getting Shaman. Skion gets Poser back. Jack goes down to Bandor's nade there. Over on the mainland, there's a lot of chaos and there's not many players left as Joffrey jumps down. A Clash going to even make it? I don't think so. Maybe going to have to heal out for placement. Yep, looks like Sutro's just accepting the fate of the blue zone and healing up now. But will another team get white before Sutro goes out to blue? Joffrey nearly made it to island. Lex still alive, first on the island. Not managed to farm the kills yet, but also not even been noticed by any of the squads. Sutro coming up to the edge there, trying to get some shots off, and does actually get one down before dying to blue zone. Joffrey gets knocked, but if Joffrey gets revved, that kill will not be coming through. Looking like Stella's playing the same game as Lex right now in the adjacent shed, just waiting it out. We do have 5 teams remaining. There's a 3 on the island right now. And then we've got 2 edging the island in, Bandar and Reflex. But Bandar on extremely low health, trying to cover up with some smokes and make that push. But that's going to alert Reflex on the behavior of Bandar. And Reflex might be able to jump in on this flank. Very annoying trying to walk through water, so that is why Reflex jumping. And like I said, those smokes gave the game away, and Reflex sneaks in. Lex still not trying to do anything big about this. Stella up in that. Stella goes down to Reflex. Reflex, perfect movement to this island compared to everyone else. Taking it so slowly, waiting for the right moment for everything, and just utilizing all the tools in the box so perfectly. Down to 3 teams now. Geoffrey and Raxani from Plague are going to push up behind Dope Lex and Reflex and see how this turns out. Reflex might just be hiding in this shed too. Maybe just going to get that loot at least. Obviously got to take that small camera off Lex for now because Lex has been doing nothing. We've wasted about 10 minutes of time trying to catch Lex's clutch play, but had Lex tried that clutch, probably would have died and not got this at least 3rd placement right now. But this beautiful island zone is going to close in again, this little paradise island, and we will see how Plague push through this. It should all be on play, but not necessarily. As you see, Reflex has already got the location sorted and is already nading that corner and probably going to camp it out, so Joffrey might not even be able to get away with this, and Gottfried goes down to Reflex's nade. Reflex making that push for the first straight away. The other Plague member not even around. Lex starting to camp out. Reflex now. The patience of Lex against the aggression of Reflex might pay off for Lex's position, but Reflex is racking in the kill points right now too for the team. Oof. Reflex almost smashes out Raxani. What happened there? Sorry. And Playzone got Raxani. So Lex takes the first place with no kills for Dope. What a last zone, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful island zone. Lex gets there early. I've done hundreds and hundreds of hours of these scrims now, and I ain't seen that yet. I've never seen that island zone, and I've never seen someone take first place with 0 kills. Raxani Grills Bagsi Gyohri 10 kills there. G1 with 10 as well. Reflex getting those extra points at the end. Real big shame. Raxani came on top of that spray out there. Reflex was on such a roll. But it's nonetheless, top 3 is an excellent position. And KYS in 4th. 5th HQ, 6 Clash CIS, and 7 is Pain. Oh, and you can't see those names in the bottom left for G1. Nameless got 3 kills, Simon got 1, and Reflex got 6. Okay, so next game should be check. It shouldn't be too long, maybe about another 10 minutes, 20:38. Yeah, it's probably about 12, I think, but 17 past or so. Back in 5 minutes. Or 10.
Meant to be mentally minded. We are one and see how one can be divided. Every pen can be a sword, be a shield, be a force. Star Wars and unite or divide us. What's the matter, man? The matter be the maddest thing. All this emptiness perceived as solidness that traps us in. But we ain't trapped in shit. We're free to read abandoned myths. We're free to teach the youth to live and dream with what they have to give. And he who's weaving words for people who perceive his verse has power to empower or bring down into the deepest dirt. If you're influential, bruv, you can make the mental up. A mental rush you get from influence can bend you up and send you nuts. Why I try and focus here and now. Hear me out, clearing out the fear and doubt. Yes, I'm proud. I was told to be by man who sailed this rock all by himself. With no one else, he circled earth, let go with wealth. Guess I've got to find my conquest too. Maybe it's inside this here concept too. Maybe it's in letting go of things I wanted to have. Maybe I'm just mental and I'm meant to be an object too.
Are we meant to be mentally minded? We are one and see how one can be divided.
Every pen can be a sword, be a shield, be a force. Star Wars and unite or divide us.
Are we meant to be mentally minded? We are one and see how one can be divided.
Every pen can be a sword, be a shield, be a force. Star Wars and unite or divide us.
Subject, object, subtext, context, shit gets complex, yo, so what's next? Subsets, lockheads, contest, concepts, constantly wondering if it's all nonsense. Subjected to a reckless stress test, breathless, and I got to confess, I object to the way that we obsess over the gender role, so you're lost, yeah, word from the onset, word to the context, subjects not contextualized, all truth is subjective lies, connected conjecture not recognized, I object to the concept of one sex constant objectified, the Me Too movement testified, I guess it's best to try rectify, the concept of content is all about the context, all about the context. The content of concepts is all about the context. It's all about the context. It's all about the context. Subject, object, male, subject, female, object, subject, object. A difficult subject, we don't object. Subjected to these fake dichotomies of binary choices. They try throttle me, threaten lobotomies and phrase hypotheses. When I take flight on late night odysseys, I say like Socrates' paradox. I know that I know not play life properly. Say by property and save my modesty. Pump me with drugs and a base psychology. Mind over matter, that's a lie for the latter. It's not a fraction, it can't be divided. I think, therefore I think I matter. Gain some traction and we seem to buy it. Seem to thrive in these scenes of violence. In these factions that concede to tyrants. Seems surprising. What seemed to die is a sense of empathy and a deeper dialect. Mind is your body, heart is your soul. All part of a big fractured whole. Smash the ego and we're cracking the mold. That's an evil that we have to let go. Not center of the universe, part of its code. From the brightest star to the blackest hole. The atoms in your matter were stars long ago. All part of a big fractured whole.
Are we meant to be mentally minded? We are one and see how one can be divided.
Every pen can be a sword, be a shield, be a force. Star Wars and unite or divide us.
Are we meant to be mentally minded? We are one and see how one can be divided.
Every pen can be a sword, be a shield, be a force. Star Wars and unite or divide us. In all this light vibrating, we see darkness frequently. With all this time I'm breaking, I'm in touch with frequencies. Come freak with me and ride this pendulum, repeat the beat. I'm seeking peace in dreams, and dreams is what's been feeding me. You won't see me when deceased, but till that day has come, and I'll be stamping on these feet, and I'll be ramping up the beat as I'm this champion unique. I'll be yamming down the actors who be acting in this scene. They auto-tune their compasses, cause they be heading down, down. I auto-tune the ruckus, now the harmony's profound. My door was doomed to be diverted. converted from a soul sound now. I believe in answers in the silence, turn the sounds down. Turn around now, look behind the shroud now. See what strings are pulled with all the words that they'll shout now. I see profound sounds and acts that make me proud now. Smashing through this loud crowd, show them how to bow down.
Yo, yeah. Trinity Lo-Fi, Urban Terrorists,
It's the Giants now.
Noble,
With the fucking dope
Big up
rhymes.
Drop Dead Red, conscious on the beat, yeah.
We've been terrorists since 005.
It's loose Giants now with the fucking dope rhymes.
Don't take the risk, you better run but don't hide.
It's loose Giants now, so we dub it lo-fi.
We've been terrorists since 005.
Still the loser Giants come with the love and soul vibe.
Trust in the dust with a rugged flow line.
It's the loser Giants now, so we run it lo-fi.
It's back when me and Easy were blazing at Sonics. My aim in this game's been invading your pockets, onto your phones and MP3s, not taking your wallet. Show potential from the get-go, not breaking that promise. My raw talent now refined, painstakingly polished, dropping gems for the heads, and they stay in astonished. Composed sonnets, not on it to be making a profit. Material bollocks, seriously saving us from it. My flows are tonic, got the sickest of syllables. If hip-hop's dead, I guess this is a miracle. Manipulate particular matter found in any pencil. Patterns of atoms ground down to its elemental. Turn the carbon in the tip to a diamond, flawless, multifaceted. My mind's a rhyme thesaurus, scribe the rawness. Inspired my spark turns lightning. Paint pictures with a pen, it's the art of rhyming. We've been terrorists since 005.
It's loose Giants now with the fucking dope rhymes.
Don't take the risk, you better run but don't hide.
It's loose Giants now, so we dub it lo-fi.
We've been terrorists since 005.
Still the loser Giants come with the love and soul vibe.
Trust in the dust with a rugged flow
It's
line.
the loose Giants now, so we run it lo-fi. Man, it make me fingers tremble, turning letters into symbols with a pencil. Oh, so drunk, I've been drinking the mental, and the bass got me transcendental. In the sine waves, high to the mind and the brain. High tide is a vibe to be finding your place in the rhythm. Get high with the mic in a rave, in the booth, in the bedroom. Make words dance to the drum track. Under zoom when we run, yet the bass gets boom. Yeah, we come back on that boom bass stack when we plug that in. No, we crumble the roof. It's lo-fi on a conscious beat. My conscious compressed into MP3s. I've been lo-fi since 014. My consciousness gone got dropped with the peeps.
We've been terrorists since 005.
It's loose Giants now with the fucking dope rhymes.
Don't take the risk, you better run but don't hide.
It's loose Giants now, so we dub it lo-fi.
We've been terrorists since 005.
Still the loser Giants come with the love and soul vibe.
Trust in the dust with a rugged flow
It's
line.
the loose Giants now, so we run it lo-fi. Yo, the sun blushed through the canopy, banishing the darkness with beams, and every little bit of moss here had to be to catch the sight of this lie while the mushroom sleeps. And lucid giants, lucid seas, the moose that crept through the woods, chewed the spruce's leaves, and overhead the cougar kept an eye on moose's meat, a constantly revolving web of life, a painful piece. Time moving slow, moving soul, a flight of life affecting this mental genetic code. No hands needed for these seeds to be sown. No grammar anarchy was final on its own. And in the humblest abode, the creatures felt a rumble of the future that forebode. The peace would be commodified and creatures lose their home. The surplus spirits passed to live inside their foe. Paradise lost, paradise found. Power lies not in paradigms now. Powerless minds for paralyzed clowns. These silly sapiens, the biggest parasite out. Paradise lost, paradise found. This power might rot as this paradise drowns. Sapiens lost in antagonized crowds. Still the power lies locked in empowered minds now.
In the sapiens, there's no mistaking them. The grey state with its brain awakening. Little clans they stayed that were made akin. Between the same caves art was created in. Transistors There's dances and the psilocybin. Seems all cultures sort of spirits guidance. Started categorizing when they figured rioting. Trying to elevate states but trigger tyrants. When they started farming, the growth was alarming. Warning their gods, all started arming. Warring, harming like the sword of a Spartan. Tore apart and distorted the cause of their mark. From bronze to iron, sacked the stone tools. They turned their backs on the old truths. And yet the fact that's the most crude, the idolized paper that had no use. Is the power of the steam, power of the atom. Power of their greed, it devoured and it planned. How they couldn't see it going sour in the patterns in the flowers on the trees. Don't know how it ever happened. They were conscious and had more intelligence, but their egos made it all irrelevant. They sold paradise and bought development. Plastic glass to record their eminence.
Paradise lost, paradise found. Power lies not in paradigms now. Powerless minds living for paralyzed clowns. Silly sapiens, the biggest parasite out. Paradise lost, paradise found. This power might rot as this paradise drowns. Sapiens lost in antagonized crowds. Still the power lies locked in empowered minds now.
Yo. I hope you're enjoying the music, ladies and gentlemen. It's me and my buddy rapping on Conscious, who's a Scottish producer, beats. All this stuff's actually completely unreleased and no one's hearing it. Because my audience for music and my audience for streaming are so different. I'm just like debuting music for you guys in the breaks that no one else has even heard. So it's a little secret treat you're all in for there. If you like it, I appreciate it. If you don't and hip-hop's not your bag, don't worry about it. I just can't play too much like copyrighted music in the breaks because YouTube will flag it when I upload. So hence why I play my own music or like underground beat producers. And anyway, back into San Martin now. Sorry, back into San Martin now. Back into Miramar, the new Miramar now. Look, Nomad heading down to Ruins even. I'll let you guys have a little look at Ruins right now. You might not have seen it too much. Have a look at the layout. Not sure why it's called Ruins because a lot of these buildings aren't very ruined. It's just another little town, to be honest. It could have just had another... Oh, over there is some ruins. Okay, I'll let them get away with it then. Over this area. In the distance, a couple little ruins. Anyway, so I do need to get back to other teams. I just wanted to show you the new area of Miramar in case you hadn't seen it. The ruins right over there. I literally haven't even been here on the new map. That's why I didn't know the ruins. On my achievements, my only achievement I haven't done for the new Miramar is throw a Molotov in ruins. El Pozo. Nice drop area. I love it. Does have two teams right now. We've got G1 and Pain. Monte Nuevo, calmly occupied by Marauders with no one else right now. Picardo, looking like Cream have flown over the top and Universe have flown over the top. And Nicola from Nomad also down here, so wait there. Satsura, all by herself or himself. Satsura in Japan is a girl's name, but it could be a bloke using it in English. They just like Satsura means cherry blossom. They might just like the word and be using it. I do know a male Satsura player, I swear, so we'll just call them they for now until I know. This building, you can get on top of this one, by the way. You can jump off the roof of this one, onto that one, onto the stairs, and up there. If it's final zones in El Pozo, it is probably the most OP spot on the map. But obviously, if the zone comes up here, and that won't be happening this game. Okay, there might be a fight here. Los Leones is crowded. But Los Leones is so big, no one's really close to each other. I'm not sure about Ranger's body there, but it's going to render in eventually. As well as the floor and ground on the small screen. Sometimes just takes a second. Oh, pistol shots coming. Ah, Nicola. Getting Ranger out with the pistol there. Forgive me for not knowing which pistol that is. I think it's the 45 ACP one. It might be the P19 though. I know every single gun sound and silhouette. Apart from the difference between the 45 ACP pistol and the 9mm one. There should be like a test when people apply for clans. You gotta like fill out a questionnaire. Which gun is this? like you don't want someone in your clan that can't tell the difference between like a Mini and an M16 sound or something like that. You need to know the difference. It does help a lot for predicting enemies' tactics and how they're going to be used. If you know their kit, you can predict what they might be doing. For example, you hear an Uzi, you're going to know they're probably going to be wanting to get a little bit closer to you. But having said that, oh, Starkey goes down in this invisible building. I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble with the rendering right now, but there we are. Impressing me yet again. And get me out of this horrible, horrible render. Thank you. Impress can have a little look around there. So purple's gone for BFS, unfortunately. Cream getting pushed pretty hard by Clash right now. Reeves not doing too bad, to be honest. Where is Godspeed, though? Oh, and Janik's up on that roof. No, Janik saw it coming, and now Reeves is on extremely low health and does get pushed in upon. So, Cream on a back foot in this first game, but there's no saying that Godspeed can't make it to first place with 0 kills in the last game, man. That's a Twitter moment. I might have to clip that, get out on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, I love this streaming, but after 5 years of running an underground hip hop group, I am a little bit sick of social media pushing. So it's not my strong point, is pushing my social media like Twitter and uploading clips and stuff. I am a little bit exhausted with social media things, and I do find a lot of enjoyment doing this commentary. Really, really good new path in life. I'm happy I took it, but I do have trouble keeping up with social media things. I haven't even set up a Facebook yet. A lot of players out by themselves for Miramar. Interesting to see such big splits, but I mean, to get the loot in Miramar, maybe it's worth it. Okay, there's some missed a little bit extra action in Lost Leonas there. Sorry, but we'll go back down there because it looks like Raxania might be overlooking and making a push here. I'll follow Raxania on the front of IG. I'm going to get to Dale on the back of IG. See if BFS are making this push. I don't think BFS are making the actual push here. Ooh, and backfire in the OP top spot. With that extra cover that's been added in the new updates. I'm a big fan of that too. Bazzy getting down G1 Simon there. It's going to have to maybe shift over to Payne and G1. And it does. Oh, it looks like Nomad and yep, Raxania goes down from Backfire's high Overwatch. Backfire moving a little bit down now. Someone's got the Winnie out. Skion is down. Was that down to JC's Winnie, man? The Winnie is OP if you use it right. A lot of people hating on it at the minute. Maybe they just don't know how to use it. I will 1v1 anyone with a Winnie. Just send me a message. Winnie 1v1s. Yeah. Skion's not going to get away with this. They're wasting their attacks anyway. They just let Skion bleed out. Los Leones pushing towards each other. We do have IG and BFS have made that rotation round. They weren't retreating, they were just rotating. Backfire has actually been down there. Sorry, I missed that. It's in the corner of my eye. I didn't see it happen. And Skorka pushing in on backfire now. I wish I could see the buildings right now. Come on, render in, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that render. Come on, baby. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really need that PMCO software as soon as possible. Dale does go down there from the Overwatch. IG had such a good grasp of Los Leones, and it's just been taken from their hands as two BFS players storm through the squad, leaving Los Leones as quiet as it began before the plight started. I meant to say flight, but I said plight, but plight was also a good adjective to use. It did get pretty horrible there in Los Leones, a lot of chaos. BFS did good to come out on top. Plague moving up through the west side now. Nomad just outside of zone northeast. Universe having to make quite a long push towards zone, but they're going to make it in time, and it is only zone 1. So, going to try and jump over, see what some other teams are up to right now, as Universe might be getting quite close to Marauders. Mackie there, out by themselves in the last game for a long time, and Godspeed clash Sharman. Sharman's down too. Sorry, missed that one. They're on top of each other, and yet Sharman does get finished by Godspeed there. Godspeed on the solo right now, still surviving, still getting kills. Have a look at what's going on with Janix here. Rokos is right there. Janix gets one knock. Is they going to get it on Sutro as well? It's going to be so difficult. No. Rokos gets finished and Janix will be revved. Can Rokos' team come for the rescue or not? It's looking like Loka is either AFK or just super camp snaking right now and waiting. Yeah, no, just waiting. And will be leaving that situation alone for now. And Janix going to get revved. Universe pushing down the east, going to come in that east side. Could be interesting as they push into Los Leones. They might even go for the high ground around Los Leones. If the zone does shift west, it could be good, but there's not really any telling as Marauders start to go out here. Koze's down. Mackie very low. KYS trying to come in with the kills here. Ned's managed to finish Stella off. Going to maybe bleed Gucci out a little bit and then maybe get on that rev here. Over on the other area, Mackie does finish off KYS Wayne, and yet Marauders come out on top of this situation perfectly. Only losing Adele. And 14 kills from Marauders so far. And let's just see where this zone pops on the big screen right now. I call Los Leones. No, I'm wrong. It's Chumacera. Okay. So we've known in Chumacera right yet. And if I zoom in here on this map, you get up on this high ground behind Chumacera sort of thing, and you're just laughing as people push towards it. Maybe 1B will go up and take that spot. As Loka stopped camping out and is making a move through the map. Godspeed is solo. You could take your shot. It's not like there's going to be an Overwatch, but you don't know what's going on. Oh, and the 6-time spray on the AK. Doesn't really land. No way. No way. QMP spray on a moving vehicle 250 meters away. I mean, you may as well try. You may as well try, Loka. Too funny. So yeah, no one's really going. I mean, that is Godspeed does get taken down by MechQ from DE. Yeah, you couldn't get away with driving around like that for too long. Come on, 1B, go sit there. I want to see it. I want to see the camp. I want to see the high ground camp over Chumacera. I love it, man. I'm quickly shut off. The map doesn't go. The camera doesn't move fast enough to show you around the map. I need to have a player there so I can teleport. But I do want to show you this high spot in Chumacera. or exclude running in for the airdrop. It's empty. It's long gone, that airdrop. Long gone. I just saw on the map there they were pushing in. Pain pushing up the road to Chumasera. I mean, I call it a road. It's not really a road. It's one of these new ones, isn't it? Oh no, yeah, that one is a road. Sorry, but there's these new ones that look like scars in the paths on the map, and they're not really roads. They're just sort of like slightly more flat routes through the map. But they were added. They changed the topography a little bit, and it's really nice. DBS in this drop, and a ghillie suit, adrenaline syringe as well, and the sniper suppressor. Not the worst drop. A lot of people not really a fan of the DBS. I totally am. Even in Miramar, I'll pick it up. You know, I'll use my bolt action or my automatic long range and just keep that DBS for the close range because it's just such a fun weapon and quite effective too. It's pain. Take this high ground. They are here now, so this is what I was trying to show you before. There's these two high ground spots around Chumasera. This one's pretty good because it can get covered from behind too. And a lot of people scrambling around Chumasera, maybe climbing up on those pipes trying to get high, and they can just be picked off. Another really good spot like this is I think it's up by Cruz del Vale. There's a really good overwatch of that one as well. That high ground to the right of Cruz del Vale. Cruz del Val. Jump down to BFS now. Looks like they might be getting into a fight. Yeah, BFS finishing off Sunshot there. Skorker and Bieber, only ones alive. Going to try and push this and clutch it. Fishnick still in the building. Try and go to gold touch. Korga cooking that nade. Is it going to pay off? No. Damage done. Gold touch has moved back a little bit. I'm going to leave gold touch on the small screen while I jump over to PLG here. I say all four of them right next to Loka only. Oh, I need to stop moving around the map so much with this new bug, man. Oh, nightmare. Okay, so still switches around Chumasera. PLG going to try and wipe out this last HQ Loka and... One B pretty comfortable. No Plague, not going to bother with that one player, just move to zone. Nomad, going to push in from the northwest too. So this northwest area, and obviously all the west area is going to get pretty busy. So east, when a zone shifts west to the east area is pretty busy always. It's always the opposite. And that's why rotating round to the small side, the slow side of the zone. It's got less distance to travel there, so it does move slower. The slow side of the zone rotation is always worth it if you can pull it off. Bazzy, are you climbing, mate? Anyone climbing up yet? Nah. I would be climbing in Chumasera. I'd have my team up on the Overwatch and I'd be up on these pipes. The pipes that you can't see because it takes 10 minutes for anything to render in right now. Please render. Thank you, buildings. M5 gets Sutro out. Bronsberg getting that knock on Sutro. Loga just stocking up at an airdrop there. Got themselves a Groza. Nedge from Marauders hitting a Plague member out. There we are. So pushing towards Grills now in the buggy, pushing uphill towards Grills. Hopefully not pushing too far before getting out, and that's nice. I like to see it, Mackie. Keep an eye on that crest, and these seem to have a reasonably good overwatch from Koze there, so you might be safe just to push up a little bit, at least to the tree. Geoffrey's over on that left side there, and it's looking like Marauders might have the gatekeeping locked here, but Grills might find a way around them. And we do have Koze pushing in. Adele unfortunately lost earlier on in the game. $11 teams remaining, only in Zone 3 right now, but it is going to close in and push us over towards Zone 4, which may or may not close in further around Chimacera. Payne still got that nice position up on the top there. HQ Loka pushing in on the west, completely safe and solo for now. Let these other teams fight it out if you can, Loka, and you will improve that positioning. And Eclipse, and Co. sitting comfy in zone right now. They've got 5 teams pushing up from them from the south. And yeah, there's 4 teams at north. So Payne, with the right movement and shots, could maybe hold down that high ground behind Chumacera and rack in the kills. But we do see people starting to move in, and it might just be too much for them to handle. See where Gold Touch is going. Looks like Bazzi might be watching the flank. Yeah, looks like it's Bazzi's job to watch the flank. And Gold Touch, really good retreat there. Really good one jumping out the building. Oh yeah, and I checked the M16, and there's always been the iron sight in the 4 times, but what happened was on this guy's 4 times in the last game, it was too high, so it was higher than it should be. So I don't know if it was a skin that made the iron sight taller or what. Ooh, and the nade comes down from Payne, dealing that damage to Gold Touch, but Gold Touch does have a chance to heal because there's a lot of distractions going on right now. Payne getting Zolotoy down, M5 Sorka getting Chapo, Bronsberg finishing off and getting the kill for Senku. Bronsberg gets Marshall as well, finished with the M4, and they're not going to want to let Gold Touch get away with this aggressive push right now. Shots going in. Nade finishes it off with a bit of chip damage, and Gold Touch is down. Gold Touch bled out. Payne holding down this high ground. How long can they keep it up? There's a lot going on from a lot of different angles. This is going to take excellent communication and excellent positioning. Look at those 4 cars as well. That's the nicest parking I've ever seen, Payne. I love you. Beautiful parking. I'm very OCD about where people and how people park their cars. Bazzi down. Unfortunately, maybe not even going to be able to get into one of those 4 cars. Will the rev come in for Bazzi? The smoke goes in over the crest there. Not quite in the right location. More smokes bouncing around. Be aware of the bounce, ladies and gentlemen. These smokes are bouncing into the wrong place. Underarm throw, I think, has a bit less bounce. But Bazzi is back up, and Nasty goes down to Poser. Yeah, Poser running in and finishing off a squad there. Marauders and Plague on the northwest side going to have to be fighting it out to get into zone comfortably. Kirill already making a move. Or is it just a reposition of vehicles? M5 here pushing up towards Payne. Bronsberg and co. Going to just hug the edge of zone for now. Scout out over the top and see what the crack is. You need that information before you start driving around a last zone in a scrim. Look at that nade. So close to Kirill. So close. 2 nades. Kirill takes no damage. More nades coming back. Perfect nade from Bazzi there. Does deal some good damage. More nades. Oh my god. Ooh. Kobe or what, man? Look at that. Sorka goes down. So many perfect nades. How many have you got? Wow. Yeah, the M5 just completely denied entry to the zone by Payne there, who are sitting on how many kills? 8 right now. Maybe just keep rising, but we do see it shift away from their advantageous position. It shifts down into Tubacera, and they're going to have to make that move. Looking like Marauders came out on top of that fight. We put it on. Bieber's gone down now. Maki almost in zone. Exclude in the center of Tubacera now with the comfort of the buildings. Hey, how has Locust managed to make it all the way in and still... Locust still alive in 7th place. HQ really getting those placement points tonight thanks to Locust's survival techniques in Miramar. Payne are going to have to move from that spot. It's so nice, but you can't stay there forever as this blue zone closes in. What is Loca doing, man? It's just... That's impressive. Hats off to you, Loca. I'm not wearing a hat, I'm wearing a buff. Because... that's my hair. So, yeah. And it looks weird on the green screen. But it was getting a bit itchy anyway, I did need to take it off. So yeah, DE managed to push up to that high ground there on the water pipe areas. Matic just smoking up, injecting an adrenaline shot. Miku shooting Payne on their way into zone. Payne having to make that move now. It might not be possible for them. Loca still surviving, still moving. Spraying down JC. Loca could really probably do with just keeping it low-key for now. Keep it low-key, Loca. Where are Payne? Payne are in trouble. Payne in a lot of trouble right now. Bazzi coming up. Kirill coming up. Kill take a different route maybe. And they're surviving. Marauders here. Almost all in zone. Yep, they're all in zone now. Payne are in zone. Eclipse will probably be revved. It's looking like Marauders aren't aggressive enough to finish that one off for Payne. Kirill also goes down. Bazzi on the rescue mission on this side, but they will most likely be pushed at this end. The nades are coming in. DE, can they get the rev in? Nope, Kirill goes down. Bazzi just makes it away from that nade there. And yeah, on this other side, Fritic still not revived. Marauders pushing in, trying to smash Eclipse out of the game. Maybe Fritic did get revived and got knocked again, because that's quite a high bleed out, but I'm not sure. Maki and Eclipse here. And Eclipse does go down, and Neds. Payne lost. That was it. So such an excellent position up there. Got themselves some good points. Loca does go down to Nomad. And now it's looking like only Exclude and DE are in zone right now. 4 teams remaining. Nomad going to push up towards the zone as well as Marauders. But Exclude are really going to try and gatekeep the hell out of this side of the zone. DE just staying calm until it's time to act. Red Dress gets hit a couple times, but no drama, just going to heal up. Okay, now DE starting to make those plays, deciding to get involved in this situation rather than just wait it out. JC gets taken down by the play zone. Mackie gets red dress out through the smoke as well. Mackie just going to heal up edge of zone there. Okay, so all teams very tight-knit, except Nicola being the last remaining member of Nomad out there by herself. Nade still coming in from Eversit to Koze. Nade's going back from Koze to Eversit, and Eversit does have some health taken down. Matic gets Blanche with the M7. What else has Matic got up their sleeve as the nade comes down towards Alo? Wasn't cooked correctly. It wasn't cooked. Go on, throw another one, but cook it properly. Getting shot through the gap in the boxes there. Molly, nade. Go on, get Alo down. Nope, they're not in the smoke. Yeah, go on, Matic. Cook it, please. Perfect. Nice one, Alo on such low health now. One more nade coming in, or is it a molly? Alo healed up now, putting in the full medkit. Nicola taking it calm. No rush. Nicola almost in zone. Exclude rushing through their smoke to the center. Containers. Alo goes down. They are surrounded, being taken from many angles. Yankee God and Blanche now the only ones remaining. Mackie and Ned's on such a lot of trouble right now. Mackie is going to heal up, and Ned needs to get revved. Sorry, Ned needs rev. So many shots from DE, man. They're just spraying into the play zone. Just spray, spray, spray. DE so strong. And Nicola healing in zone. Trying to go for third place through heal. I don't know. One more loss, though. Mackie is doing the same heal in zone. So Nicola and Mackie healing out for third place. But no, Nicola does get down from Mekyu, because Nicola managed to down Matic there, actually. And Mackie will take third place and just nip into zone there. Wow, excellent angle, but not right on the height there. Flies over the head and explodes behind them. Mackie's getting naded too. Mollied, sorry. Look at that, just in the corner, avoiding that molly. Nade's coming up to Eversit. I don't know why that didn't damage Eversit. It looked like it was right on their head. Mackie, very low health too. I think Mackie's got third place. I don't think... Yeah. And giving the point to Yankee God when you could have just died to zone is a bit of a shame. Eversit making that push in now. Matic overwatching from the side of the fence. Zone pushing in. And it is over as DE take the chicken. With 6 kills, but nearly all on Miku. Second place Exclude with 4th. Marauders in 3rd with 12. Wow. Mackie and Neds. Nicola pushing to 4th place for Nomad. Beautiful stuff. Loka in HQ and Co. 5th place, but 0 kills. Payne in 6th with 9. And BFS with 5 and 7. Satsura, yeah, Satsura was lost. Alright, we'll be back in not too long. You know the deal, you know the drill. We're going to take a little break. Probably be back about 10 o'clock Central European time.
Shine bright into the darkness to stay light-hearted. Light bulb moment, fly on life's starship. Traveled light years, dabbled in dark arts harnessed. Head over heart, settled by scars made by hardship. Never head over heels, being praised by half-wits. Half-assed heart in mouth on late-night bar trips. Gold-hearted silver tongues strumming on heartstrings. Puppet masters' hands are played by markets. With dogs' bodies for its work, embodying the curse. Building a body of work, dogs' bollocks in a word. Built a body in this verse, still nobody will emerge. We'll borrow property till disembodied in a hearse. Stalked by violence, climb the beanstalk to giants. No magic means to trade, means we need more migrants. It seems more vibrant, why can't we all try ants? Hive mind, no green and no more tyrants. There's anagrams scattered in my patterns, fam. Madder than a hatter, they kept pet and farms. I'm enamored by the patter of these dead rap stars. Rent map fast or get lost in my scattergram. My third eye spies and clocks these cyclops. Punch in but don't punch out till the grind stops. Tick tock, tick cross, ticked off, your time's lost. Nose to the grindstones, no way to find God. Reflected with filters, we project, process the fill, don't get filled with the process. My projects to protest and build up the progress. The profits of the prophet ain't a body that we protect. Reflected with filters, we project, process the fill, don't get filled with the process. My projects to protest and build up the progress. The profits of the prophet ain't a body that we protect.
No guys like the guys that be guiding the goons. No lies like the truth that was fed to the troops. No ties but no tie, tied up the ties on their necks in a noose. No, I know I'm not new, but I know guys guided by truth. And no lies have been hiding in news. And no tides have been rising, tied to the moon. Tides rise and we're tied to our doom. No, I got water, I know I got vibes. Man, I know I gotta be a good night in this night. And I flow a lot more like a flower once light. These flounders are grounded with life on its side. Prospect shit, but the perspectives gone pursing their lips, filling purses with gifts. No gold, it is cursed and the cursor will click. No gold gives the soul what the earth truly is. Rehearsing for life in a hearse, collecting these paintings for life in the dirt. Searching for serpents, unearthing this curse. Is it too late? The tool ate up the earth. Staring at screens, see I'm staring to dreams. Beware of the beast that be wearing your features. It's not what it seems, try tearing the seams. Is it me or am I mirrored as a creature?
Reflected with filters, we project, process the fill, don't get filled with the process. My projects to protest and build up the progress. The profits of the prophet ain't a body that we protect. Reflected with filters, we project, process the fill, don't get filled with the process. My projects to protest and build up the progress. The profits of the prophet ain't a body that we protect. Lighting it up, pick up a chair, get vibing with us. Expanding me mind and I'm trying me luck. See a royal flush, more likely to bust. Fighting rhymes for the time lost, I'm riding the bus. Not dropping these bars when I'm rising it up. Catches on a good day, I might give a fuck. Catches on a bad one, I might give it up. High as a kite, not flying in life. No eyes on the prize, just hiding the fright. Getting closer to God when I'm high every night. Catches in the sight, most high with the mic. High with the mind, low with the culture. High as an eagle, float with the vultures. City sickness, God's choking on sulfur. Mind feels numb and I know that it lulls you. Sleepwalking, just seeking dolphins. Trying to wind time like your first walkman. Thoughts stalking, never caught balling. Do behind closed doors cause I'm still mourning. Trapped in the past of these halcyon days. Getting high was a laugh and I'm counting the ways. Going out on the town, putting down the me. Before all the doubt started clouding my days with my drug honeymoon. Anything possible, not gonna lie, life's still been horrible. Never quite optimal, I skipped obstacles. I couldn't foresee no skilled oracle. When life was more than just a wave for pay slips. Faces spending whole days getting wasted. Had the basics, thought some way I'd make it. When I had potential and not just ways to waste it.
I've seen heights from low, I've seen lows from high.
it's all bipolar, and I see that it's all vibration. So whatever tries stay resonating. Right now this ground is shaking, so I'm living like I'm bound to be taken. Sine waves when the tide keeps changing, ride waves when the vibe is amazing. Fall down and the rise is taken. You'll high to the heights of a spaceship. In the matrix there's no spoon, and in my spaceship there's no gloom. Riding the mood, this life is a loop. I try to enjoy it, I try to be good. Get high when I'm writing the lines, and I get high reciting the rhymes, and I open my third eyesight to the light. The guys who lied didn't do me right. No, it didn't do me right. No mask in my waking life. Don't deal with the fake or the lies. Deal with the real and wake inside. I'm awake inside. Try awaken eyes. I'm awake in the days where we live in the life where we ain't gotta search for lies. Right now I'm oh so high for the road that I ride. You can see that in the glow in my eyes. Freestyle as I flow through time.
I've seen heights from low, I've seen lows from high. I've tasted stars, I've seen souls survive. I've seen heights from low, I've seen lows from high. I've seen lives controlled by what flows inside. I've seen heights from low, I've seen lows from high. I've tasted stars, I've seen souls survive. I've seen heights from low, I've seen lows from high. I've seen lives controlled by what flows inside.
You know that life goes by in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow's children right now are just a twinkle in mine. Every year gets quicker, another thimble of time falls through the hourglass of life until you're finished and die. Time is on your hands, it's green, slip through fingers and slide into another sunset that blends into the sky. The day I turned 25, a spirit kindred he died. I envision his legacy and try to think him alive. Memories a cherished t-shirt, can't stop him from fading. You can cling to it and never wash it or save him. Never the same then, even if what he was amazing. Jotting on pages, ideas never properly aging. After death, what is there? Perhaps life through your art, reaching out across space-time, light years apart. Even the brightest stars burn out right into dark. The future sits on the horizon like a mirage. The past is a fallacy, an imagined reality constructed through rose-tinted glasses of vanity. We should live in the moment, atone with the clarity. The present is a gift and we treat it like a malady. Live through your kids, bring them into this disturbed life. Pass the baton, just as we're passing through a turnpike. This land was erstwhile fertile, servile is their birthright. Our legacy in death might be fucking up the earth's life.
So what we're leaving behind, we feeding the self, we see the spirits left blind. So what we're leaving behind.
Hey, we are back. And actually my hair looks pretty good on this green screen. I changed the green screen settings. I mean, I'm a bit transparent in the chest. You can kind of see through me a little bit. Bringing that paycheck, man. I've got some paychecks coming in next month, and I'm investing in the stream. Might even get some nice sexy new headphones. There's nothing wrong with these ones, but there's a particular pair I want. If you've seen the pair that Mike Tyson uses on his podcast, those are the headphones I want. They're really, really good. But yeah, look at that. I hope to see a military base drop. Roshawk's going to have two teams probably. Yeah, Milton might have a couple of 2-2 split maybe. Haven't seen Unicorns of Love around for a little while, but they always did 2-2 split or 2-1-1 split in Milton area. And yeah, it's looking like Nomad have all their players in one squad again. It's so annoying when a player doesn't make it in the lobby in time and they end up in a random, like, solo squad. Okay, Yasnaya, big enough for 2 teams, so we won't go there straight away. IG and DE, and they're still right on top of each other, but they are kind of spreading out separately. Okay, I called it wrong. I said 2 teams Roshawk, and there's 3. But only half of Universe there, and they're on that far side, so they might just keep going. And yeah, 2 teams Roshawk. Called it. Called it. Get me in these scrims and I'll predict everyone's movement. I'm taking over. I'm going to take over the PROEU Scrims. Just first thing I've got to, you know, qualify for PMCO. Solo squad qualification for PMCO coming up. Pachinki looks a little bit warm too. I wouldn't go as far as to say hot, because Cream are just flying over the top. And Loca by themselves again. Having to finish that off. Ned's with the M4 iron sight spraying down. Is that a natural M4 skin as well? Just straight up stock M4 skin, gotta love it. Koze running over Bandar from HQ. I think you're about to see a punch in the kill feed as well. Where's Bandar? Just been knocked. Oh no, Loca's not by themselves, sorry. But yeah, Bandar and Rokos are gone. Leaving HQ to 2 members already. Poor start, but not necessarily how it's going to end. And yeah, we're looking at Roshawk being the hottest spot right now, although I'll keep the big screen on Roshawk, but I am going to send a small screen over to Universe. And G1. That was interesting, Baka. I don't think you can see what... Didn't look like Baka could even see where that grenade was going. But yes, Satsura goes down to Grills, unfortunately. But Raksanye is also down. Nicola finishing Grills off there. Satsura managing to reposition quite well. Getting the knockback is always buys you enough time to sort your life out if they're not going to keep pushing. So that counter knock did just buy for time for both teams to get their rev up. Other window, other window. Oh no, Baka's moving. Oof. I'm so dumb how I correct these players sitting here with all the information in the world. Like, no, the other window, because I can see their name tag. They can't see their name tag. They ain't got a clue sometimes, and it's just like... Really don't mean to patronize anyone. It's very, very hard in the peak of the moment. And JC smashing the molly in there, but it's not quite going to burn Baka yet. Satsura very, very low health right now, and not a single health kit to be spoken of, but still peeking out and getting Raksanye down again. Geoffrey on extremely low health too. Aldic not quite managing to get a hit in. Can Geoffrey turn this around? Aldic and Satsura on extremely low health, but no, Geoffrey goes down too. Baka being kept back by JC in that building. JC taking half the damage there of a full bar to Baka. Baka needs to push in and deal this damage while everyone's so low. There's not much of an option. It's that or retreat. It's get it done right now or retreat. Just calm. Calm, you can't hit me. Oof. Yeah, and it's looking like Nomad are back on top. But it honestly isn't impossible to finish them off. They're on such low health. Baka on full health. No helmet, though. JC moving around. JC about to go down. All of Nomad on barely a chip of health, except for Nicola out in the distance. Baka could get 3 kills before getting pushed out of the game, but Baka's most likely going to get knocked right now and out. Satsura DPs from the side there. Valiant, valiant effort, but just Nomad just too good in this situation. Yeah, we moved up to Universe before and G1, and they've kind of just moved west together, fighting it out. And Nameless getting some good shots in. Sunshot on extremely low health. The building's not rendered in yet. Give me a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not even that fast, is it? I might know the game well, but I do not know the quirky bugs of an emulator on PUBG too well. Nameless, less than half health, still pushing in. Gold Touch rotating around. Sunshot keeping the position held down. Fishnick rotating around. And what's that I hear? I hear Nasty in the distance. And they've got a good position, Universe, right now. Straight line covering a lot of angles, but unfortunately the gunplay is not up to scratch, and Sunshot goes down and is finished straight out. Reflex pushing in, Fishnick trying to stop it. Reflex does get down on that push. The car wasn't moving fast enough or moving along the right roof. Reflex finished. Now it's back down to 3v3. We went 4-4, 4-3, 3-3, and is it going to keep going like that? Player for player as these teams battle it out here in South Georgia Pole next to Hospital. Nameless can see Gold Touch there. Gold Touch striking back with the Uzi, but neither of them landing the hits they need to. Kira gets punched out. Missed that one. Simon on the back flank there, it's just trying to keep an eye on the movement there. Nasty does see Simon, but misses every single bullet. And Simon's going to try and push in on Nasty, I think. Yep. They've realised there's a solo here. Maybe they're all pushing together, but then also maybe the backup is coming in. Yep, S12 not going to save you in this situation, unfortunately. Universe just picking them apart now. Sorry, G1 just picking Universe apart, and Gold Touch on extremely low health, soon to be knocked down, but let out in an instant, and now it's just Fishnick. G1 trying to move through this compound and get this last kill, as the zone pushes in as well, leaving them not too far out of zone, and zone 1's not too bad. They do want this kill before they run. And you don't want stabbed in the back by Fishnick, and Nameless is down in the zone. This could be trouble for G1, but they're going to just focus on getting Fishnick out of the equation. And yet, Fishnick cannot come out on top as ICT UK, Icy Tuck, sorry, goes in for the rev, and Nameless with a couple bandages should have enough time to heal up. Another pro tip for you, ladies and gentlemen, if this happens to you and you're downed, shove a couple bandages on first because they're faster, and then move on to your first aid kit. Obviously, it can depend on the zoning, like zone 4-5, it might be better to get that first aid kit running straight away. But yeah, it depends. You'll get used to it. Just bear that in mind, that bandages are a lot faster to get your health off the bottom floor when you're down there in the blue zone. And we do have the bridge camping in the bridge area getting hot again, as it often does in any zone that spans both islands. And 1B have taken up camp on the north side of the east bridge now. And Cream aren't too far away in a very successful compound. This compound that Cream are in right now can provide for a lot of success stories. Keep an eye on it. They might not have to move for another 4 zones, but we'll see. It's just a really, really good compound. It's not quite in the thick of the action where 1B are, so slightly less kills to be reaped, but also slightly less damage to be dealt to you, and slightly less surrounding going on. Impress, I'm going to have to see what Impress is doing on this bridge here, just chilling in a car. What a skin, look at that. I forgot about that skin, that was beautiful, innit? There's some really nice vehicle skins in this game. Just a shame they cost about 4,000 euros each sometimes. And yeah, so just chilling in that car. Probably just listening to the radio or something. Probably just got that one tune on loop and get to the safe zone. Don't know the lyrics. As soon as they brought that new song in back in the day, I turned that radio right off. But I'm pretty sure Impress loves that song and is just listening to it on loop in the bridge right now. Just chilling out before the bloodbath starts, and no Impress is leaving. And yeah, Cream happy in this next zone with that compound, and we'll see. Slightly southwest shift, but pretty much central shift there. And we do have Clash going down up there to Pain. I can't jump up there because the one I clicked on died. Let's jump up to Pain and see what they can do to gatekeep the rest of Clash out of the zone. I'm going to put the small screen on that bridge area because that is going to get hot too. You've got BFS on the bank, using the terrain and topography to as the cover. As Purple has got the lock right on. It wasn't like those. It was almost like Purple had the X-ray hack there. Kind of following Senku around inside that building. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Purple there, knocking Senku out. And yet Pain have not got Clash pushing too hard in them. Clash are taking that 200 IQ rotation and just avoiding the fight there. BFS still getting down and dirty in next to the bridge. 1B have that knock. Exclude pushing down 2. Milt of Power completely empty and I think even unlooted. There's an airdrop out in the water for the taking. It probably won't be taken. But yeah, BFS starting to go down. Let's jump down there and see how 1B are defending themselves. It seems like in the kill feed they're doing a good job. They've managed to knock Bieber down. And Marshall seems to be going in for a bit of an interesting flank. And Cream aren't pushing in now. That looks like they might be taking the same idea of moving to the bank area. Marshall and Chapo just cancelling Bieber's push there. Yeah, Cream going to send some shots off. 1B still comfortable in the post-bridge compound. So yeah, I call this one post-bridge compound because it's right after the bridge on the east there, but obviously the other side includes that too, and also the one... if you come over the west bridge and you go over the hill after the petrol station, there's a compound there. That's the post-bridge compound. For me on that side, they don't all have names, so I'm making them up as I go. The longer you stick with me, the more you'll understand what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, and talking about sticking with me, if you are watching this on Madcap, please click the follow. I need to get up to 100 as soon as possible, so it's really appreciated if you can. Willow was watching before. Biggest pro bot on the planet. Thanks for tuning in, bro, and cheers for the follow. Hopefully you can IGL me later on. He died the other day when we were playing and he was just IGLing from the deathbed. It was great. Like, he's camping in the sniper tower. Go get him. Push him now. And we did. And we won. What a great IGL. Okay, look at Clash. Look at that rotation. They were over... like by that Roshawk bridge on the west of Roshawk, and they've rotated all the way around the north, and they've come in pretty comfy. Coming down the west side, Pain are going to fight it out with IG in the north there. I'm going to keep this area watched right now, because we do have 3 teams fighting it out. I'll take the small screen out of this area, though, and I'll shift up to Pain. There's 3 or 4 fights going on right now. I can't catch them all. Someone wants to buy me another 2 iPads, and... I could have 4 screens. You could be watching 4 fights at once. I think that's too much. Let me know. If I did have a second person operating the software, could get pretty interesting. Right now I'm a one-man band, operating the emulator, the iPad, and the commentary, and making sure the stream is healthy. I do my best to provide excellent PUBG content for all of you. Yeah, Pain Eclipse in blue zone now, taking some damage. Pain Krill does get Sansol down. IG are on the back foot, and they are still fighting in zone, which isn't ideal for anyone. They want to get out of zone and end this fight, but Pain are kind of surrounding IG. And Fritic maybe going to drive in for the rescue in the vehicle, but no, just still trying to first those kills. So many nades going out here on the big screen. Sorry, Impress, how many nades you got for real? Like that was like 7, 8. But Cream down, 2 down members of Cream. Can Impress finish it off, and can Linu save the day? And yet Pain did come on top of that north fight there. The zone shifting further towards the bridge, and Clash looking so comfy outside of zone for now. Hopefully these numbers will thin out inside the zone a bit. And we do have Marauders in another compound after the bridge here, fighting it out with M5. Little flash from Simpress there, just for the crack. Simpress only getting 1 of those kills, unfortunately. So many perfect nades. Blow that car up, Cream. Spray the car. He's right next to it. Sorry for the order. I'm getting a bit... It's the 8th game, so I will log off after this and eat my dinner. I've commentated 8 games today. I was just trying to see what it would be like. Because I am going to try and start taking up some Asian scrims. So I can do daytime streams too. Oh, Clash rotating round still. Take note of Clash's rotation, ladies and gentlemen. From the Roshot Bridge, they've come all the way around the north and came in this southeast side. So from northwest to southeast entrance, really beautiful to see. And look how effective it is. You don't always have to just drive straight to zone. You don't even always have to stay out of the blue zone. So just have a little think about what they've done there and see how you can utilize that kind of tactic in your gameplay. A lot more important in scrims than classic matches. I mean, sometimes classic matches are down to 40 players by the time it gets to zone 1 or even 2, like 40, 30 players, zone 1 and 2. It can happen in a classic. That would never happen in a scrim, but classic matches are completely different. And yes, a lot of people hot drop. A lot of bots too, sometimes upwards of 40 bots. Speaking of which, check out the YouTube videos about PUBG PC and their addition. They've added bots to PUBG PC, and it's not the best, to be honest. It's kind of destroying the scene for a lot of people. But I'm sure Tencent will sort their stuff out, because PUBG's got some of the best meta in any game ever. They just need to fix the bugs and get rid of bots, man. And you also have to remember that mobile gaming is such a new territory. It's only been recently where the proper games have been coming out for mobiles, and PUBG did kind of pave the way. Way before COD started, even. You would have expected COD Mobile to come first, to be honest, with them being such a big franchise, but PUBG were on it and they've dominated. So many users. I wonder what the daily user count is for PUBG on a 24-hour period around the world. So, we talked earlier on about Cream's compound being really nice, and had they stayed there, they wouldn't have lost any members. If they just stayed there till now. But if you look at the push they would have had to make through to zone, it's also a little bit harder than they do have now. So, it's different, 2 sides of the coin, 6 and 2 threes. Depends how you want to play the game. Going for position, they could have just stayed in that compound, but there's not much of a rotation here that doesn't go through other teams had they done that. So maybe they made the right choice moving over to this bank. And it should play in their favour if they can make it into that south of Milta. Ideally, people want to be getting into buildings inside Milta right now, so it's looking like Nomad are happy and DE are happy. Anyone who doesn't have a building inside Milta right now is on a bit of a disadvantage pushing through these open spaces. Clash still just taking it calm on that west compound. No need to rush in, and look at all these teams on the... Oh, sorry, east compound. Look at all these teams on the west. They... No one wants to be pushing through that. Oh, I just went to double screen, sorry. Give me a sec, I'll go to Blanche. There we go, Blanche getting knocked, unfortunately. Can Yankee God save this day? Koze straight on the rev. Blanche almost bled out, yep. And Blanche stolen by 1B. As Marauders battle for this edge of zone with M5. Adele knocked, Maki knocked now too. Looking like M5 are going to stomp them out on the way through and buy our friend here in the compound, Yankee God, some time. Yankee God was under a lot of pressure there, but now it's Marauders getting pushed in from behind by M5. Nades going into the smoke blind. Will any of them land? Someone's firing a bolty. Neds, is that another smoke? Trying to just smoke this up. Maybe... Yeah, make a smoke. If that's a smoke wall, if I ever seen one. And Zoltoy getting on that flank, rotating round. Oh, and pushing to the edge, and the knock comes in. Sticking up for themselves against the Buddies M5. Counter-aggression. Ned's maybe even going in for the first, or at least to hunt some more out. While Koze runs away, and Ned's does get knocked down, but they get the kill on Zolotoy. Koze managed to just almost make it in the building. But yeah, Ned's will be bled. It's looking like Poser on extremely low health. Let's have a look at what DE are up to. Someone's shooting the hell out of someone else right now. I think it's Nicola. Poser nearly on the first aid finish there. Yeah, 1B. Senku also sending some shots off. Oh, that's what you are doing, innit? Gatekeeping G1 out, and Nameless, it might not be able to make it in now. An airdrop with a nice, sexy AWM and 8 times ready for the taking. The fruit is hanging low. DE suffering some serious losses as 2 get knocked, 1 gets bled. Meku out on the edge there. Nicola goes down. Who to? That was 1B Escobar there. Where are you, Escobar? Look at that. Hiding behind that wall, getting that knock on Nicola. Someone go take that AWM and explode some heads for me, please. Eclipse getting a knock there. Miku hitting down Nameless with the mini Nomad. Nicola and DE Advocate not looking that likely to be rescued right now, but Nomad desperately throwing so many smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay about 6 or 7 smokes to try and get Nicola back. Not even looking to take any collateral damage right now. Really trying to maintain every member of the squad until the end. Senku there, getting those gatekeep kills on the edge. Marshall and Escobar a little bit further forward, and Chapa further forward too. Little bit of calm before all these last 8 teams get pushed together. Clash, Skion and Janix managed to make it into zone here. Shaman a little bit further ahead. Really good rotations from Clash there. They were gate kept at Rozhok and they managed to rotate all the way around. Satsura getting the knock on Miku. Yep, that's DE gone. 7 teams remaining. 1B so strong. Nomad so strong. Clash coming in slightly lower than everyone else. Nicola does go down to Skion though. Payne out on the edge. Koze for Marauders and Sorka for M5 on that edge too. Payne with the high ground, really trying to take advantage of that. Maybe going to be able to get some pot shots off, but position inside Milter is really important, and it's looking like Payne might have trouble pushing in now. A set of building inside Milter was what you needed, and look where it's left the teams who don't have it. Koze, Sorka, and Payne just stuck out there. Payne made it! Crashing into the warehouse. No one on the board enough to stop them. Sorka driving in too, but look at that health just disappearing. It's going to take 1 bullet from 1B. Yeah, that's it. Sorka jumps off the vehicle and takes the suicide instead of giving Senku the point. Nades coming into the warehouse. Smoke coming up from Escobar. The zone is pretty much on this warehouse right now. Yankee God still comfortable though. Look at this. 1 team kill, but doing the survival technique. Really good survival. We love to see this. And another AWM in a crate right now. What's going on over there? Nomad and Clash, is it? Skion hitting Nicola down. Nomad just bullying. Clash bullying Nomad with a lot less players. I mean, they have lost 1. They are down to 2. And 1B are making that push into the warehouse. There wasn't much of a choice. Payne looked like they were on the back foot out in the open, but they pushed into this warehouse with such speed and ferocity. And now they're defending it very well against 1B so far. Senku with the smoke. Clash pushing in onto Yankee God's compound. Yankee God getting a knock on Skion. And 1B just getting bullied by Pain as they try and make it into zone. Ooh, Fritic just naded the own squad almost. Come back, come back. Nade, nade, nade. And that zone is getting so small now, and we've got 4 teams remaining. Nomad still pretty high health, 3 members. Is Yankee God going to be that much of a thorn in the side of Clash that Yankee God will take both of them out? I can hear a molly being cooked. Yeah, no. Yankee God walking through the fire like an idiot and going to be burning now. Where have you gone? Yeah. Yankee God needs to heal up for walking through that fire. Skion and Shaman going to make that push through. Check your corners. Yes, beautiful stuff, Shaman. Satsura goes down, and now it's 3 teams left. There's got to be another Nomad player somewhere. There you are. There they are. And Pain. Is it just Fritic left? No. I thought it was all 3 of them yet. Okay. So, Aldic snaking through the smoke and the grass there. JC in the hut, keeping it calm and chill. Fritic reloading, getting ready for the fight. Kirill completely ready. And Eclipse maybe going to cook some nades and cook some brains. Shaman and Skion really want to pull this one off. It's going to be extremely difficult because they do have to tank or climb. Fritic goes down. Shaman up. That's it. So, sorry, Kirill goes down. Fritic finishes it off. Aldic and JC there. And Pain take the win. Wow. I did think Pain were at a bit of a disadvantage there, but when they crashed into that warehouse, they were just so fast, and they took the perfect moment when people were distracted, and they managed to finish in first place with 16 kills, which is just literally out of this world. That's amazing. Nomad second with 8. Clash in third with 7. Exclude with 1. Fourth, 1B, 7 kills in 5th place. M5, 2 kills, 6th place. And Marauders, 3 kills in 7th. Okay, well, that's 8 games tonight, 2 sets of scrims, and I'm a bit tired and hungry, so I'm going to log straight off. Thank you for joining. Please click follow on that. And, oh yeah, the lighting changed because the sun went down. So that's where you can see a bit of that green screen there. Sorry, sun's gone down. It's nighttime, it's bedtime, it's dinner time. But yeah, click follow on Madcat. I need to get 100. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you. What day is it? It's Monday. I think I'm back with Brute. Yeah, I'm back with Brute Scrims tomorrow. And soon to come, hopefully, something very special. I actually can't say anything, so I was about to announce it. I can't, but yeah, stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, and you'll get this treat that's coming, man. I can't wait. But yeah, bless you all. Have a lovely night, and look after yourselves and your family in lockdown, and stay safe. Good night, everybody.